I'm Bob Ryan. This is Globe 10.0. With me today is Chad Finn. The verdict is in. A jury of his peers, so-called, has acquitted Roger Clemens of all charges of perjury charges of lying to Congress about the usage of performance-enhancing drugs. Okay, the debate is now open anew, Chad Finn. Hall of Fame for Roger. We all know the numbers say, so, but if you were a voter, how do you reason out this Roger in the Hall of Fame?
Nothing changed for me the other day. I think he belongs in. I'm one of those people who thinks Clemens belongs in, thinks Barry Bonds belongs in, because they were well on their way on that track before any of this stuff happened. The other thing is, too, with me, I think there are already guys in the Hall of Fame who haven't been caught who did PEDs.
We do know that. That second part he makes is a point Chad makes is absolutely correct, and it's one that I always try to omit in my arguments because it would tarnish my point of view. I just have trouble with the PED guys that we strongly suspect, or in fact some of us think we know did this. And Roger, I think there was a spike in his performance in 1997.
Yeah.
At the time he left Boston, he had 192 wins. That's hardly a lock for Hall of Fame. He did have 3 sides, but then again, he had 3 sides. And I'm sure he was on his way. And had he never gotten involved in any of this, or alleged to have gotten involved in this, there wouldn't be any argument. It's a very interesting argument, though. Let me ask you this: so you are unilaterally saying that you just you would put them all in on the numbers and deal with the morality part later?
I put the guys in I knew who I already knew were elite players, the greats of their generation. It's guys like Sosa, who was a 25 home run, 25 steal guy at best before suddenly he's hitting 60 home runs every year.
Sosa,
no Sosa.
How about Rafael Palmeiro?
No, an accumulator. That's what he was.
Yeah, he was. One day I woke up and said, "My God, he's got Hall of Fame statistics," but I never felt of him as a Hall of Famer. Does not pass the smell test. Back to Roger for a second. His second career was, I mean, are you willing, it doesn't bother you maybe that he was striking out guys at age 38, 39, 40, and 41, that absent maybe a little juice to allow him to still throw at 93, he wouldn't have been striking those guys out?
He had a 1.87 ERA at age 42.
Yes.
That doesn't happen. You saw him in '96 with the Red Sox. You couldn't have imagined him pitching well at 42.
No, I thought he had pitched better than his record 3 of his last 4 years in Boston, by the way, in terms of W's and L's. And he did strike out to 20 in September of 96 as well. This is a debate that's going to go on. My vote is no, but I say this. I am leaving open the idea that someday I might decide it's futile, that trying to be the judge and jury, when juice pitchers were pitching to juice batters, and how many home runs did McGwire hit that would have been on the warning track absent the juice, we don't know. I might get there, but I'm not there yet, so we got a yes, we got a no, and I think that's the way it's going. I think, by the way, that's exactly the vote Roger's going to get.
50-50?
50-50. He'll get much more than McGwire or ever got, which is in the low 20s. That's my call in January. He won't get in the first time, but it'll be 50-50. I'll bet you anything.